resort. Usually we go to Pebble because it's close to Pocatello, but Josh has a season pass here. And then Hadley recently did a news coverage for the ski patrol here, and so they offered her 2 free tickets to come back. So it's free today. Also, look at my nails. They're blueberries. These ones are also blueberries, but with a darker blue. Ignore my hair, I look ridiculous. Josh is currently getting us food. Hadley's doing one more run and then going out to the car to get her food because we didn't communicate and some of us brought lunch and some of us didn't. Look at my pass. I don't know why it says ski school, but I have 2 different ones. Day buddy, ski school. Do a trick! Yeah!
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I wanted to show you what I've been reading. This year feels like the year of reading, which is kind of dumb because the past 3 years I've set a reading goal. I'm not like those crazy influencers who read 100 books a year, and that's pretty much just because I don't have the motivation or time to do that. I'm sure I could read a lot more books if I put my phone down, truly, but I read 28 books last year, I think, and so I set my goal this year to be 30 because I always want to be better. So I have been reading a ton of books that are very, how do you say, politically charged or just very relevant today. But I wanted to kind of take a break from agonizing about the state of the world and just read a book that was just genuinely a story. And so I picked this one up off of my shelf. It's called Something to Live For by Richard Roeper. It was previously published as How Not to Die Alone. And the thing is, I've heard nothing about this book before picking it up. And I got it at a book barn in Connecticut like 2 years ago, probably. Then I got Something to Live For by Richard Roeper, and I've never heard of this one before. Apparently this guy is like depressed and has nothing to live for, but he goes to work every day and tells people that there are things happening in his life that aren't actually happening and he's just lying to them. I just thought I would enjoy reading this, but I've never actually heard of it, but I hope it's good. And it says, all Andrew wants is to be normal. That's why his coworkers believe he has the perfect wife and 2 children waiting at home for him after a long day. But the truth is, his life isn't exactly as people think, and his little white lie is about to catch up to him. Because in all of Andrew's efforts to fit in, he's forgotten one important thing: how to really live. And maybe it's finally time for him to start. I just feel like I need to admit that 99% of the books that I read are because I've heard a lot about them. I am very chronically on Book Talk, BookTube, Bookstagram. I follow a lot of creators like Jack Edwards, Destiny Sidwell, Haley Pham, Sarah Caroli, and there's this one other guy that I can't remember the name of, but I've been watching recently and he's really cool. I consume all of this book content because I'm always looking for recommendations, and I've found that I trust these specific people to give me recommendations and give reviews that I trust. And so a lot of times when I'm choosing my next read, I think of the classic canon and I pick something from that, or I think of things that I've heard them talk about and I pick something from that. And I also have Goodreads, and so I'm very up to date on that. But I feel like so much of what I read is so dictated by other people's opinions that for some reason I was like, okay, I want to read a book that nobody knows about. I want to read a book because I think it's interesting, and that's it. Which is, maybe that's dumb because I feel like that's what I always did in elementary school. Like, you go to the library, looks cool, you read it. That was like it. Unless it was Percy Jackson, then you read it because everyone else was reading it, and then you loved it. So whatever. And usually I have pretty good success with the way I choose to read, so it's like, it's fine. But yeah, I got this for $4. I brought 3 books with me to school, and I asked my students which one I should read. That kind of goes against my whole I'm choosing what book I want to read because I want to, but I just couldn't decide. Like, I'm gonna read all of these soon, hopefully, but I just didn't know which one to start with. And so I had Something to Live For, Great Expectations, and Animal Farm. And as you can guess, this is the one they chose because students are going to choose Great Expectations in animal form. I am 76 pages in, and I like it so far. Okay.
This isn't going to be that cool.
Okay. Did you miss? What? Did you miss? Oh, okay. It just didn't make a sound, so I didn't think you hit it. It's been when did we come with Headley?
3 weeks ago.
It's been about 3 weeks since we were here at Kelly's. We're back. Talon's with us this time. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit the rail.
He's gonna hit the rail. We just went and he hit the box. But now he's gonna hit the rail. You got it! Oh, boyfriend!
I didn't come in at the right angle.
Okay, then go back.
We're gonna try again.
You're gonna try again. Good job. Beautiful day out here. Amazing scenery. Talon's over there. Josh is getting a pep talk by these kids. I think the kid just said that he'll hit the rail too. Oh, yep, this kid's gonna do it. Hey, just like that. Nice. Easy. You got it. Oh my god. Hey, good job. You made it halfway. How do you feel about that performance?
Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you hit the rail?
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, I did not know that he hurt himself right there. I thought he completely avoided the pole, but he slammed his shin on that and had a massive bruise. Hello.
Hi.
What did we do this morning?
We went and took pictures
For what?
for my graduation.
For your graduation.
For my graduation.
And then what?
And then we slept for 4 hours.
Okay.
It was awesome. Then we went and got barbecue. It's very good.
That was very good, actually.
And then we played some board games, played trivia for like 30 minutes, and then Monopoly forever.
Because that trivia game Loki sucked.
Yeah, good.
And then
Trevor beat us.
how did Trevor? Oh, that's a great question, actually. What? Josh and I are in Provo, Utah for the Ballroom Dance National Championships, which is really cool. I mean, he did ballroom dance for 10 years. I haven't known anything about it until I met him. So I'm really not educated on what's going on here, but it's super cool. So it's a lot of that stuff. Do I know what's going on? Not really. Am I enjoying it? Yes.
When she started on the ground, she took it, my little yellow basket. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that